Hello and welcome to this video in which I will show you a few tips regarding street photography. This is in preparation before you go out to take pictures on the street. One of the first things I suggest you do is get some masking tape or electrical or gaffer tape matching the color of your camera. In this case is black will do, and take little pieces of it in order to cover the brands of your equipment, like this. You can also cover the model and the make. And yes, don't forget on the caps here too of the lenses, you may want to cover that up as well. So that way the shiny material is not seen from afar, or it doesn't attract a lot of attention. And another tip I can give you is when you place the strap on your camera, don't place it with the brandings and the details, the embroidered details on the way up. Okay, so you are not advertising it or showing it, but place your strap so it doesn't show, so the brand is on the downside, so to speak. And when you're carrying your camera, it doesn't display the brands, therefore you're not attracting attention to yourself. So in this way, your camera will look much more neutral. It doesn't look like anything, it's just like a camera. This way your camera will not attract as much attention when you draw it out. Brands are made so you can see them from afar, so you can recognize them. So if you go out on the streets, everybody will recognize your brand and it will attract attention to you. When you're on the street taking candid photographs, you don't want to attract attention to yourself, because you want your subjects to be as spontaneous and candid as possible. Photographers need to become invisible, so to speak, and this is one way in which you can achieve that, by not attracting attention to your equipment. Another thing is, why should you be advertising brands freely? Yes, it's the brand you use, but why should you be advertising it? Have they paid? Have the brands paid for you for advertisement? You get a contract saying such and such photographer shoots with this particular brand, then you truly should and can display it. Otherwise, there is no reason for you to freely advertise brands. This is also done for security reasons. If you are advertising a brand, it's probable that would-be robbers know that certain brands are of value, or they have heard about them, and they will go for you. They might be interested in your equipment. Safety, which is also about not attracting attention to you or your equipment, and not displaying or showing off how expensive or how valuable your equipment is a good idea to keep it safe. Sometimes other photographers will look at you and they will enter in this kind of competition to see who has the bigger camera, or the latest camera, or the best camera, or the most expensive equipment. And the conversation when you meet other photographers sometimes will turn into, so what is your camera? Oh, you shoot with the such and such model, and they may praise you for that. You say, oh, what a great camera you have. Or others may look down on you. Oh, your camera is old. Maybe I have a better camera than yours. And this is not the issue that we want to promote. It is all about the photographs, and you don't want people to be interested in your equipment. You want people to be interested in your photographs. Equipment, of course, and discussion about equipment and technical aspects of it, and which is the best camera for you, or which camera has a great resolution, or certain features that can help you achieve the results you need or you want, is indeed a topic of conversation. It has a place. Let us say it's a topic of conversation that has a place, and you don't want it to be an issue when you are photographing or when you're on the street. Another reason can be if you are photographing in the theater, for example, or at a concert. Usually you don't want the public to see you. So if you are on the stage or close to the stage, and you're having the brands reflecting and attracting attention to you instead of the performers. So the people who are backstage or who work on the scaffoldings or on the lights, they tend to wear black in the theater as to be neutral, as if they have to come as a roadie and pick something up or fix a microphone stand. They are always dressed in a plain, usually black or neutral motive, so they are not attracting the attention to themselves, because the attention should be on the performer. Same thing with photographers on stage. It's best that they're not attracting attention. Another reason why covering up your camera with tape might be useful, as in this case, this is an old camera which is out of commission, in which I have another video about talking about this camera, the FM10, is if it gets beat up because of use and you want to sell it later, you can always remove the tape, and underneath will be the original material. So you can also place some tape on the corners, on the places that get roughed up when you are using your camera. So that's a tip I can give you for today in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, you can subscribe as always, you can share, you can give it a thumbs up, and I will be very grateful. I hope to see you next time.